Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I thought I'd return, sort of, to, where the abandoned grave was I uploaded a few weeks ago. Well, I've come to the same area. This is St. Nicholas churchyard. Behind me is the church that was relocated from where the abandoned graveyard was. So good morning, spirits. My name is Dave. I came here a couple of weeks ago to investigate the abandoned graveyard. Are there any spirits here that are tied to the abandoned graveyard but maybe wander over to this graveyard? Is there anybody maybe connected to the church? Big church, it's bigger than I expected. For the size of the graveyard over there and the area, I expected the church to be probably half this size. With the newer graves in the background there. Obviously the older graves closer to the church. Have a look at some of the dates on the graves. (1847). Whoa. Foot went into a big hole there. Can't see it on camera, but got to be careful. That's too weathered. 1849. (1852). So we're looking at the mid 1800s. I was drawn to this grave because, as you can see, the age of all of the other graves are all mid-1800s. But then there's this one here, 1948. And then there's this one here, which looks fairly new in comparison to the ones around here. 1923. Oh, 21 years old. Don't know why, but for some reason, because that grave there is right on the corner, it just seems to be quite lonely. It is a little bit breezy this morning. Hopefully the wind isn't going to be too much of a problem. Early 1900s there. 1931, 1920 as well. Oop, almost stood on that grave there, didn't see that. Headstones fallen over. You'd think somebody would pick these up, wouldn't you, and put them back up properly. I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a problem, really, would it be, to lift those up? And one here without a headstone. Man, you could walk over graves here without realising it. 1935, 1931, 1957. So, a mixed bag of dates, with the majority of them being sort of mid-1800s. So as this graveyard was repositioned with the church in the 1800s, the mid-1800s, there's plenty of funerals. As you can see behind me, there's a few houses there, and the main part of the village is just over the back there. Man, you could lift the lid off that. As long as there's no pair of eyes peeking out of there. So any spirits in this graveyard that want to follow me while I'm in the graveyard, please do so. Come forward. Late 1800s, the early 1900s, 1926, 1893. Tell you what, at night time this place would probably be quite creepy looking. As I momentarily leave the graveyard, through this small gate here, into the farmer's fields. If you cross the field, so those trees down there, follow the tree lines down to the left. Then you will come to that bunch of trees in the distance there. And that is where the abandoned graveyard is. As the wind has its moments picking up and settling down a bit, it's coming from my right hand side here, so I can get a good shelter from the side of this church here, all being well. Good morning, spirits. Once again, I'll introduce myself. My name is Dave. I'll come here to talk with anyone that's able to. I'm interested in the paranormal, spirits, ghosts. Is anybody able to come forward? Maybe try and communicate with me. If anyone is unsure, the device that I'm holding in my hand is just a camera. All that will do is just capture your image. It'll just record your image so I can document your existence. If you want to show yourself, you could come forward and stand in front of me. stand in front of the camera. The camera won't do you any harm. Neither will I. I've not come here to harm or disrespect anybody, any spirits whatsoever. Likewise, I don't wish to be harmed. Like I say, I'm only here to communicate. If a spirit could come forward, please. Also, spirits, I'm wearing a microphone which will just record your voice. And I've got that hooked onto the strap of my backpack at the front on my chest here. It's the little black thing with a furry mic cover on it. Again, that won't harm you, it'll just record your voice. If you come close enough to me and talk into it, all being well, it'll pick up your voice. Few aeroplanes overhead there, great, that's all I need. So all these newer graves here, they're obviously still doing burials here. Let's have a quick look at these graves on this side. Do any spirits wander this graveyard? Man, this gravestone's taken a beating. (1870s, 1860s). Nice little shelter here, but unfortunately the sun is blinding me. Come forward, spirits, please. You don't have to be afraid, don't have to be shy. Trying to get a feel of where to stop for a bit and do a bit of a call out. I'm feeling everywhere for some reason in this graveyard. There's a little gap here between the two trees. Which is just opposite the entrance. But I feel if I do that, and then there's people coming into the grave, into the church, I don't want to seem disrespectful, if you know what I mean. Whether anyone comes to church on a 8:30 on a Friday morning, I don't know. It is going to be colder this side. I've decided I'm going to stop here because a little bit shelter of the wind. Unfortunately, the sun's coming the other side. But we'll see what happens, see what we can pick up. Spirits, are there anybody here that is connected to the old abandoned graveyard? I wonder, do spirits come and go? Because at the very last point of the abandoned graveyard, once they're done, decided that they're going to have no more graveyard burials there, they've obviously relocated here. So there would be family members here, obviously related to people buried over there. Now, if that's the case, do spirits cross over? Do you come and go? Do you visit your family over here? Do spirits over here visit the abandoned graveyard? I would love to hear your voice in a moment. Please, if you can, talk to me. So I thought I'd put a bell randomly on that grave. I put it there purely because it's in shot of the camera and it's the closest gravestone. Any spirits, not necessarily the spirit of the person who's buried there, but you can if you want, but any other spirits, if you're able to tap the bell, that will alert me that of your presence, that you're here with me. Just a little sharp tap would be fantastic. Are spirits able to do that, I wonder? Because I tell you what, since I bought that bell, no one has done it yet. Also, spirits, in my hand is a device which is called a K2 or EMF meter. If a spirit comes close to this, you generally set this device off. It's on a solid green at the moment, but if you come close to me, put your hand around my hand or around the device, you could make those lights flicker from the green up to the next colours, the yellow, orange or red. Now you'd have to have a lot of energy to make the lights flicker to red. Depending on your strength, if you can do so, alert me of your presence. Just come close to it. Maybe make it flash on the green. Make the next light go up to a solid green. If you're strong enough, you could take it to the yellow. So if you're unable to tap the bell, maybe you could make these lights go up. Is there any spirits here that are unhappy? The reason I ask, if you're buried here and you wanted to be buried with your family members that are buried in the old abandoned graveyard, I guess you'll have some sort of anger maybe, or upset the fact that you weren't buried with your family. But in fairness, after seeing the state of that graveyard, I think you are better off being buried here. I mean, at least you can see the graves here. Some parts of them are becoming a little bit overgrown. the majority of it sort of, it's kept okay. And some of the gravestones could do with a bit of a repair, especially the ones that were probably blown over by the wind, I would have thought. So no one able to activate this device on my hand? Can you not make it go up to the yellow? Oh, a flicker there. So I'm calling out the spirit, if it is a spirit in fact, making this device go off. You made it flicker on green there, thank you. Are you a male spirit? Maybe it's a little burst of energy to the yellow, if you can. So I've asked you if you're a male spirit and you flickered yes. Could you just do that again to confirm? Or was you just doing that to acknowledge my questions? Are you a female spirit? The flicker. Female spirit, are you an adult? Please tell me you're not a child. I don't mind communicating with child spirits, but I just think it's a little bit more sad that there are child spirits. So you are an adult spirit. Maybe. I'm not getting a definitive answer of a yes for a child or a yes for an adult. But I take it that you are female. One more time, are you an adult spirit? Have you lost your energy now? Thank you for that. Oh, there was a little burst of energy to the yellow there. I'm going to go with an adult female spirit, yeah? Just one more time to confirm that. Adult female spirit. There you go. Are you buried in this graveyard? Are you buried in the abandoned graveyard? Or did you just come here to visit? Am I asking too many questions close together? I'll say that again. Are you buried in this graveyard? No response. Are you buried? Do you come as a visitor from the abandoned graveyard to visit your relatives in this graveyard? Oh, there's a flicker there, thank you. Now the question I just asked there, do you come from that graveyard to see your relatives in this graveyard? That's like me going to knock on somebody else's door to go and speak to them, because that's what you would do. If you want to go and talk to your neighbour, you'd go around, knock on the door, family members, whatever. Well, I'm thinking, surely in the spirit world, aren't you not all together anywhere? But sometimes do they come down to do the physical presence, physically stand next to the grave? Because my theory as well is also like, forget mobile phones now, but back in the day when mobile phones weren't a thing, not everybody had a landline. But if you want to go and talk to your friends or your family, you just simply go from your house to their house. So kind of the same theory from their grave to the next person's grave. I don't know. Am I talking a load of rubbish? No response, so that's all good. Well, I'll try the Hexbox and see how we get on here. Need a bit of volume. Spirits. I do believe I might have been in contact with a female spirit before. An adult spirit. Am I right? Is it possible you could tell me your name? What? Could you tell me your name, please? My name is Dave. David. Yes, that's my name. I'm asking for a female spirit, but I'm asking for any spirit, really. Male, female, adult or child, doesn't matter. Anyone that's able to. Can you communicate with me, please? Wow, that wind blast here is crazy. Wow. Spirit. I've got a bell on the grave here. The hell was that? Spirits, there's a bell on this grave here. Would you be able to tap it? Just tap the top of it like this. Could you do that, please? Christ, that was a dark voice. Hello, David. Seriously? Obviously that was a male voice. Right. Am I here with a male spirit? I take it that male spirit is here with me. I am. The male spirit had said my name. Hello, David. What's your name? Right. With the odd exception of freaky voices saying my name, the odd exception of freaky whispers, this is, some words are just spilling out random today. Spirits, if you're able to manipulate the voices on this device, could you make it not random? Could you make it relevant, please? So I'm asking, there's a male spirit who said my name, and I believe there was a female spirit. I would like, if possible, a male spirit's name and a female spirit's name. That was female there. What's the female called? Can the female tell me your name, please? Now that was a female whisper. Jim. Male spirit, is that your name, Jim? Girl. The whispers coming through this device are very, very creepy. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But there seems to be some just mixed bag of words today. Come on, spirits, please. I've asked for a female name and a male name. In fairness, I did get Jim. No one able to tap the bell? That sounded like Margaret. That sounded like, yeah. Margaret? Margaret, are you the male? Are you the female spirit, Margaret? I'm just looking to see if there's a Margaret nearby, that's all. A Margaret or even a Jim? There's an Anne. Anne, are you here? Let's say something he did. So I'm going farther. Am I going too far away? Spirit, I'm going to turn this device off now. Are you okay with that? No. I'm going to turn it off anyway. Thank you for communicating through this device. You will have a chance to communicate through another way. Should I said mine over? Could a spirit say goodbye? Not a good. I say can't. The spirit say goodbye. Not a goodbye as in the end of this whole thing. Just the conversation through this device.
Goodbye.
Very strange.
You were funny.
I was just going to say, guys, I've just put the ghost tube on in my pocket. I'm going to do the little obligatory walk around with the thermal camera. And the first thing it says, "You are funny." Well, thank you. I hope you mean that in a comedy way. Right, guys, I'm just going to take a little short walk around, see if I can get any abnormalities with the old thermal camera. I'll tell you what, the temperature is saying around about 8-9 degrees maximum, currently 6.6. Believe me, it feels bloody colder than that. Okay, spirits, if you're unable to show yourself on my main camera, is it possible you could show yourself on this device that I'm holding? It's called a thermal camera.
Beverly.
Beverly. Good morning, Beverly. You know my name is Dave, right? Not Dave Wright. Dave Wright. Beverly, are you buried here? Would you be able to show yourself on this camera? It's a very cold morning, isn't it, spirits? Would you make the temperature go warmer if you can? Maybe it's just in a certain area. Or how about make the temperature drop in a certain area?
Basement.
Basement. There's no basement here, although there may well be a basement within this church. I would have thought there'd been a crypt back in the day. Oh, literally just walked over a grave. Didn't even see it there. Covered in ivy with no headstone. Apologies to the spirit, to the person who's buried there. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I do it all the time. If a spirit would be able to walk in front of this device,
Not even close.
I'd be absolutely impressed. I'd be interested to see if there is a Beverly here, Beverly's grave. Oh, I'm seeing some little, oh no. No, no. Oh, for God's sake. Little girl, Anne. She died in 1959. She's 1 year and 9 months old. I knew these were children's graves as soon as I saw them. Look at the size of them. Joyce died aged 9 years old. Margaret. Wow, that name came up before, Margaret. Oh, how old was Margaret? Oh no, 8 months old. That is just cruel.
Larry.
8 months old, 9 years old, and 1 year and 9 months old. I absolutely, I hate seeing, well, don't get me wrong, I don't hate seeing children's graves, but I do if you, I can't explain, but I think you guys might know what I'm on about. It's a weird one. Obviously, no one wants to see a child's grave. Oh. There's some sunken graves here. I'm going to walk around this little section here just one time. Oh, there's another little grave there. Whoever it was died in 1945.
Yeah.
Can't believe that. 3 children's graves together.
Redeemed.
Oh. Redeemed. Have I redeemed myself? So the name that came up on a Hexbox before was Margaret. One of the little girls' graves over there was Margaret. Coincidence? I don't know. The atmosphere's changed in here though. I don't know if it's just because I've seen those graves. But it's gone colder and bleak. But having said that, I mean, it's a beautiful morning. There's not a cloud in the sky, blue skies, the sun's coming up. We're going to have a whopping 11 degrees today. Well, I'm sidetracking. That was most probably just the wind, but it felt like there was some running behind me. Margaret, the child that's buried over,
Sure.
the child that's buried over there, was that you trying to come through before with the device that I had in my hand earlier, the Hexbox? Was you trying to come through? It's really weird because I know I'm hearing the wind rustling the leaves and stuff like that, but every time I turn me back and I'm facing the camera, I do feel like there is somebody behind me. Spirits, can anybody come forward one time, please? One last time.
It's not for you.
What's not for me? When I come out to these places, I'd like to ask a lot of questions, but I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over just to try and get the initial communication through, whether it be a female, male, adult or child. If I can get a solid, definitive communication, that I could start asking some relevant questions like, are you connected to the church? Are you physically buried here? Are you coming here from another
Wait.
graveyard? Are you happy here? Does your family still visit you here? Where do you go when you die? Do you know that you're dead? You see, I could go on and on and on. I have hundreds of questions. But I need to make sure that I'm communicating with a specific spirit. Or even a few spirits, it doesn't matter. But I would love it if you could answer these questions. I may well have to come back here, but I'm going to have to come back on a warmer day because it is freezing. As you can see in the distance, I don't know if you can see in the distance, but through the trees, the farmers' fields that go on for quite a bit, it dips down, which is great if you love the wind and the cold.
None.
Is that none or none? Is any nuns connected to this church? I wouldn't have thought so. Be just a reverend, wouldn't it? Wow, what a place.
Olivia.
Spirits, the device in my pocket that are generating the words. You want to come forward with the message one last time for me, please? Right, these children's graves, if they were new, of recent years, obviously I wouldn't show them. But some people are interested. But because of the dates, 1959,
He told me.
1957, and the other one was 1946. Because of the age, I will show the graves. There we go. Love and memory of Anne. 1 year and 9 months. That's awful. Joyce, 9 years old.
Dog.
And there's Margaret, aged 8 months old. Now the device in my pocket is just said dog. And I've literally just seen a dog walking past. There's a person walking the dog. Is that a spirit to say, be respectful, there's a person coming into the graveyard walking a dog? Is it relevant? Is it coincidental? Who knows? But spirits, I'm going to turn the device off on my pocket now. Have you got one last message? I'm going to say goodbye on the device. And thank you for communicating. Well, have the spirits communicated through the audio devices? That's what I'm interested in as well. As always, the Hexbox was very interesting. There was a couple of names, a couple of words on the ghost tube that seemed okay. As always, I'll go over with my headphones, but by which time you would have seen this by now. So yes, going to bring the video to an end, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, you'll get hit the post notification bell to alert of all new channels, of all new videos coming up. I can't talk today. The cold is getting to the better of me, and I'm struggling to get my words out. But yes, if you do subscribe and you hit the post notification bell to alert you of new videos, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up as well. Share the hell of the video. If you can, hype the video. And yeah, if anybody's wondering, I don't charge. It's free to subscribe. So with that, I'm bloody freezing and I want to go back to the car, get warmed up, go home and have a cup of coffee. So stay safe, guys. Take care. I'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.